Hi, welcome back to my quick fix videos. Today we're going to be working on our tight neck and shoulders. Sometimes it could just happen from sleeping wrong on it, but hopefully today you'll be feeling a lot better in the next 6 minutes. It's gonna be quick. All right, let's just start out with a check-in. So you can close your eyes. If you want to just turn your head a little bit right to left or maybe up and down just to see as we begin what your range of motion is, if it's restricted, and what type of discomfort you are having today. Take a couple of breaths, just really let yourself arrive. Breath is super important, especially when we're talking about tension. Okay, so we're just gonna start out with doing some half circles. So you're just gonna allow your right ear to slowly move towards the shoulder, and then your chin is gonna go towards the chest. And then that chin is gonna glide along the front of your chest there, going to the other side, and you're gonna end with that ear to shoulder, and then bring the head back up. So just move into a range of motion that feels good. We're gonna go the other way. So left ear towards left shoulder, chin down to the chest, and just glide it right along the chest till you get to the other side, and then gently bring it back up to the center. And we'll do it again. And just going really slow and breathing, noticing what feels tight here. Maybe it's the side of the neck, maybe it's those upper traps. And we'll do one more, go in the other direction here. Slow, maybe tightness more on one side or the other. And then slowly bring your head back up. The next thing we're going to do is just going to go ear to shoulder. We're going to use our hand to help guide it, but I don't want you to pull too hard. So we'll go right ear towards right shoulder, and then you're just going to lift your hand up and just place it right above your ear on the side of your head. And the trick here is you're going to be pushing your head up into your hand the same amount you're pushing your hand into your head. So it's like a little isometric contraction. You'll feel the sensation along the side of the neck here, and just let this arm dangle. And we'll take about 3 slow breaths here. Make sure your breath is coming all the way down to your belly. And we're not pulling or yanking, we're just softening. Okay, releasing all that next out breath. And you can let your head just kind of, you can use your hand to guide it back up to center. Take a breath. And if you want to move your head around, you can. Then we'll do the other side, ear to shoulder. Same side arm comes up, and you're placing your fingers just above the ear, and let this arm dangle. Breathe. So create an isometric contraction. So you're pushing your head into your hand and your hand into your head. And it's not a huge pull, maybe a 2 out of 10 effort here. Slow, gentle breaths in and out of the nose. Here you might even notice one side definitely tighter than the other. This feels tighter for me on this side. All right, letting it go on this next out breath, and you can use your hand to guide that head back up to neutral. Let's do some shoulder rolls back here. So we're gonna go up, back, down, and around. We'll do about 6. And just feeling that upper traps, any tension, just try to let it relax. Okay, then we'll do shoulder shrugs next. So we're just gonna shrug them up, hold it there for about 2 to 3 seconds, and then exhale, drop them down. And again, lift them up, hold, and then exhale, let them drop. 4 more. And this is a great one. You can do this at your desk if you're working and you just have this tension that's building up from staring at your computer screen. We'll do one more up and exhale. Okay, the next one is kind of silly because it's the chin tuck one. It always makes you look like you have a double chin. So I just take my peace fingers, place it on my chin, and you're just gonna gently push your head back. And this will stretch those deep neck flexor muscles. You're gonna hold for a count of 3, and then you're going to release it back. And if you want to over exaggerate, you could jet your chin forward more, and then push it back and hold. Make sure you're breathing. And then release, and again, push. And you want to do about 6 to 8 of these guys. And release. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Hold it. And then release. So that's a really easy one to do, and it's easy to do at your desk. Okay, next one's gonna be a little bit more. We're gonna stretch kind of more of these upper back muscles too. So this is what's called eagle arms, or you can just do a crossbody. What I usually do is like wrap my arms around, notice what elbow is on top. You can just hold opposite shoulders. And if you're a yogi, if you know the eagle arms, you can bring your thumbs to hug, or you can bring your palms together. But this is also fine. And we're just gonna gently draw your chin to your chest. So you're stretching the upper back. So try to let the shoulders relax down as much as possible. And you're gonna feel the stretch all around those upper traps, around the shoulder blades. Holding for about 3 breaths here. This one feels really nice, especially if you've been working on your computer for some time. All right, on the last breath, we're gonna take those arms, we're gonna circle them around. So you take a big breath, and then you're gonna go the other way so that the opposite elbow ends up on top. And again, you can hold the shoulders, or you can do your eagle arms. And then we're gonna breathe in and exhale slowly, just a little bit coming forward, just until you feel the stretch. And breathe into your back here. Feel the ribs opening. Feel the breath moving into that upper back, into the neck. Try to keep those shoulders from coming up by your ears. Last breath here. And then same thing, we're gonna inhale, arms reaching up. And let's just give your arms a little shake out all the way down here. And then you're gonna rest your hands on your thighs. And we're just gonna close the eyes here. You can do a couple shoulder rolls just to kind of notice head turns right to left, up and down. And you're all done. So hopefully that feels better. And if you want to check out my next video on hip flexors, especially this one for sitting too, is a really good, and we'll do that one in the chair as well. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.